In this video, we'll dive into System.io's landing page builder. You'll see how the drag and drop editor works, and don't worry if you've never used a page builder before, because I'll keep this basic for complete beginners. By the end of this short video, you'll know exactly how to move things around and build your first page, so let's jump in. First, log into your System.io account. Go to Funnels at the top menu, and we're going to go under Sites here, and you see Sales Funnels. I'll use that for an example here. You can either open an existing page or you can create a new one. Let's just go to, well, it doesn't really matter. I'll go to My First Lead Magnet. That's the page I have here. This is just a demo page anyway. And you'll see that in this funnel I have a few pages that are already downloaded, an opt-in page, a thank you page. And I could just edit those pages here, but they have templates, so I don't want to show you from a template. To show you the drag and drop editor, I want to show you on a clean page. So I'm going to go down here, I'm going to say Add Step. And we'll just give it a name. I'll call it blank. Oops. Blank page. And then they want to know what type of page it is. We'll just call it we'll call it an opt-in page. So you can choose from any of these pages here, but let's just call it an opt-in page. And rather than choose a template, which I would usually recommend you do, just so I can show you the drag and drop editor more cleanly, I'm going to click Start from Scratch. And that way we will get a blank page. And that's why we gave it the name blank page. And we will now go over to the edit page. And here's what you'll see. Over in the left you have elements and you have blocks. These are your editing tools. And in the middle section you have your live canvas. This is what your page looks like. Super simple to edit. Just click on any text and start typing. Want to change the headline? Let's go right over here. You come right over here, you can change the headline. Say, welcome. Now to move something, like if you want to move this text box, you just hover over it and you grab the corner and you can move it wherever you want. So that's how you move things around on the drag and drop screen. To delete it, you just come over here and here's a little trash icon here. You can just delete it by clicking that. It'll ask you, it wants to make sure when you delete things that you really want to do it, so it asks you and you say okay, delete it. That's now gone. You want to go back to your headline, you just click here, or you can drag it and drop it either way. And again, you just take this text here and you can go right over it. And you can change the text. The size, you can change the size here. You can change the line height. Whoops. Change the line height like that if you want. Then make the text bigger. So that's all you do. So you just move things around. It's pretty intuitive. Now you need something new. You just go over to the left here and you add something. So let's go back to our editor. And let's say we want to put a picture in here. Grab an image, drop it. It gives you a standard image here. But then you go over to the image settings in the editor. You can open an image from different places. Let's say, oh, you want to change the width. You can do that. So you can change everything. You can change the position of it to the left, to the right. Put it back in the center here. Or you can change the image. You can upload an image from your dashboard, from your desktop, or you can go to images you already have downloaded. So I have some images here. I click this little box of a horse, insert it, and there you have a horse image. And again, you can change the size, you can make it smaller, larger, whatever. So this is essentially how the drag and drop works. You just drag things over, you drop things into the what are called containers. This is an image container. Up here we have a text container. So here's another thing that people often will want to use, and that's a button. I'll click on that, and now I have a button container, and inside of it is a button. It says click here. I just click on that, and if I click on this button, I will get all the editing options over here. For instance, it says click here. Let me scroll down and see the text here. It says click here. I can say click now. And there you go. And again, I can change the font size. I can make it bigger. I can change the line height just like before. You can change all these things. And so there's your basic button. There is also, of course, you're going to connect that to something. So you'll go over here and you'll find what you want to happen when people click it. Do you want to show a pop-up? Do you want it to open up into a URL to another website, maybe another page? So you have lots of options. You can do all the editing right there. That's basically how you use the drag and drop editor. Another thing you can do, if we go back, these were all elements we were working with. You can also do blocks of elements. So for instance, if I click on blocks, you're going to see one thing, for instance, says opt-in forms. You click on opt-in forms. Oops. Let me do that again. Click on opt-in forms, and you get all these different types of opt-in forms. So say you don't want to create your own opt-in form, you just click on the block, and there you go. You have that entire opt-in form, and now all you have to do is edit that. It's sort of like part of a template. It's not the entire template, but it's a part of the template, and that's what blocks are good for. If we go back to that for a second, to blocks, there we go. You see that there's features blocks, there's page footers. So you're building things really one block at a time, as opposed to having it all together on a template where all the blocks are already put together, or as opposed to doing it on a blank page like we're actually working on now. So again, we want to get rid of things. We just go and we trash it. It wants to make sure you want to get rid of it. You do, and you're back to the page without that block. Now always check how it's going to look on mobile by clicking this icon here. You want to go back to your page setup. This is how it looks on the mobile. You want to go back to your page setup, you just click the icon again, and you go back to your page setup for editing. And of course, when you're done, you want to save your work. If you exit without saving it, you'll lose your work, so you have to click Save first. If you were to exit without saving your changes, you would be prompted to make the changes. Let's see, let's just make a quick change here. I'll show you. We'll say to welcome. So that's a change we just made. Now if you try to exit without making your changes, without saving your changes, you'd exit, it would say, this page has not been saved. Do you want to save it now? I could say, yes, I want to save those changes, or I could say, no, I don't think I want to save those changes. So I would just say no, and it will not save the changes that I just made. If I edit the page again, you'll see that you have unsaved changes from the previous session. Would you like to continue from where you left off? And if I say no, then it's going to see, not save that change that I made. So the 2 that I put before welcome is not there because I didn't save that change. So that's it. The drag and drop builder is beginner friendly and powerful. Practice with just a simple page like we were just doing, and you'll get comfortable fast. Drop a like if this helped. Subscribe to my channel. I appreciate that. If you want more videos like this. And I'll see you in the next one. Thanks for watching.